Hmm. No, this is not going to work.
Don't tell me that it's over. Never say that I can't relate. I still wanna come over, 'cause I know that it's not too late. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should've noticed, yeah, I should've tried. And all the loving that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it, I'm gonna revive it. Come now, give me a moment, 'cause you know about the place I'm from. Let me in, let me show it, all the things that we can become. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. We are by no means finished rebuilding our base, but it's been, no lie, 12 hours since I started that. I'm going insane. I just want to do something other than rebuilding my base. And then this apple reminds me of one thing I really, really want to do. What is that on my head? It looks like a little hat if I do it just at the right there. There we go. It's like a weird little top hat. Okay, distractions aside. There are a few things here that I need to unlock. This one really need to do. I don't know if you noticed during that time lapse, but I almost died a few times just from the fact that I was vein mining, and it takes away such a lot of your hunger points. I didn't realize it, and before you know it, you're starting to take damage, and I don't want to have to eat anymore. Yeah, that's one thing that we need, and luckily, it's advanced technium, which we should have some here left. Next thing I want to unlock, waystones. And luckily that doesn't need any technium at all. If I pop up the map here, we're gonna probably have a waystone in each of these. I kind of underestimated the amount of running around I would do. So yeah, waystones for now will solve the issue of having to be in such a large area. The next thing, lead. Because we will need lead going forward in this pack. And I already have the miner set up for it. It's the gold one over there that's empty. Lastly, and most importantly, thermal. We need to get thermal done. So the end of last episode, I made an oopsie. I made a big oopsie. I bought the gold and the silver. Yeah, I didn't realize that this here was the gold and silver. I was looking for gold nuggets. But you live, you learn. Eventually we'll be able to make our own tech book, so it's not going to be that much of a problem, but we don't have very much tech books left now. I think we've like 8. But we did get the silver and the gold quest done off camera in between episodes, and thankfully I did put another batch of electrum in there because this guy here needs 4 blocks of electrum to unlock. So how about we go on a little unlocking session? Please ignore this. This will be gone by next episode, but I have 2 very large areas still to do, so I kind of need to leave them there. First thing I want to do, I need to make myself a new prospector's pickaxe because my one broke twice. I went through 2 prospector's pickaxe making this area. And yes, of course. Next, God, I forgot the technium. This is painful. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, never eat again. Which in real life, that would be absolutely horrific. I love food. Food is life. But in this game, oh no. I didn't know. Okay, let's see. We have 9. which means we need carry the 18, divide by 64, multiply by 0.4 pi. We need 55 tech books. We can make 4. Don't think we're going to have enough. I really don't think we're going to have enough. And we really need to unlock thermal first. So I think we're just going to have to eat. We'll make the book. We'll just leave it in there to remind us how we failed. Waystones is only 8, which we can do. Thermal is nothing. Lead is nothing. So we can at least unlock waystones. Next. And unlock waystones. Submit the book. Submit the tech box. Nice. To make a waystone, some obsidian, a warpstone. Things just aren't going well for me today, are they? Let's just unlock thermal. At least I know we can do that. Submit. Thermal unlocked. Nice. Okay, now that we have unlocked thermal, we could start by making these guys, induction smelters. So these are basically like electronic furnaces. They use power to smelt, but they can also alloy. The other thing we need, which thankfully unlocked when we unlocked thermal, was these dynamos, which are really good for power. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go to lapidary dynamo. Basically burns lapis to create power. We have quite a lot of lapis. So I think what we'll start off by doing is actually make the lapidary dynamos. So it is some iron, gold gears, redstone flux coil, lapis, and redstone. These are just gold and redstone. For now, let's make up 16 of these. A stack of gold gears. Not that my math skills are very good, but I believe it's a stack of gold gears. Let's see, take off the plate mold, pop on the gear mold, and make me some gears. And make me some gears. Yeah, first time. You saw nothing. And that should be the last one. Nice. Also, on the off chance that Ben Law watches this, Ben, why didn't you give me the wireless controller from Simple Storage? Why? Okay, so let's pop these guys in here. Make our 16 dynamos. Let's see. We need export cables, and we need network. Oof, we've only got 2 of those left. Remember during that episode, I think it was like 2 episodes ago, or maybe last episode, I can't remember at this stage, that I thought we would need more than 200 network cables? Yeah, I totally told you so. And you can see why right down here. There's so much cables everywhere. All the way up there also. Hopefully it doesn't lag with the amount of stuff we're going to be passing through those cables. Okay, so let's start with the one that is the most in need, iron. The idea that I have is I'm going to put down the dynamo here, like so. Let's knock this guy out here. One cable and an exporter. And then we export lapis. Cable over here. And that should be working? Question mark? Yeah, there we go. Lapis is flowing. The next thing we need is to make 2 induction smelters. So we need 2 blast furnaces, some sand we have, machine frames, our electrum gears, silver, and glass. I actually think we don't have any glass. Wait, can you not smelt? What? You need the jumbo furnace? And Invar gears, which I think we have Invar. I really want the Waystone mod. Okay, I think we're almost there. Grab 2 of these, which then makes 2 of these. Nice. Now let's place these guys here. They should receive power directly from the lapidary dynamos. Nice. On the bottom, we export iron ore into it, which we just connect. This guy should get exported. If I enable bottom to be input, there we go. I do need to put in some blockers here. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called slot seals, maybe? Yeah, slot seals. I need to put some slot seals in there. Otherwise, this is going to stop as soon as it fills up with more than one stack, if you get my drift. Like this. Oh, although it seems to only put in one stack. Interesting. Then we need some filtered import cables. Like a... So, place that guy here, and we export. Connect you up. And we should be able to export. I did see some slag there. I think I'm gonna give that a drawer because I have a feeling that's gonna be a very largely produced byproduct. Slag, yeah, rich slag. And we will make sure to put that into a drawer, and we will, when we have some more obsidian, give that a void upgrade. There we go! We have iron automated, and now we're actually getting a single iron ore is giving us a single ingot with a chance of a nickel byproduct, and we get some rich slag as well, which I'm not sure what rich slag is used for. Oh, it's a modifier as well. Okay, interesting. We won't bother with it now. Let's just concentrate on getting all of these induction smelters on.
24 hours later.
So, yes, as Mr. SpongeBob narrator man said, it is 24 hours later. And I have been busy making as much induction smelters as I need. As you can see, we are making gold, silver, copper, 2 iron, some tin, some nickel, aluminium, and eventually some lead. Oh, and I hooked one up for glass as well. So we're making glass too. But something a little bit strange is happening, and I'm wondering if you guys can let me know in the comments if there's a way to fix this or not. So the gold and the silver, and I think the nickel maybe, they're all doing what they're supposed to do. They're all going into their respective compacting drawers. But the iron, the copper, and I think the tin as well, they seem to be going into random drawers. Let me see if I can find one of those random drawers. Yeah, see, there we go. Glass is going into a random drawer. Tin is going into a random drawer. Iron is going into a random drawer. It's very, very strange. So what I think I'm going to try and do, grab one of each of these things, and I am going to see if maybe I can put these on the ignore list to make sure they don't go into any of these chests and only go in to the drawers. This might take a while. Be right back. And this should be the last one. Now that I think about it, I should probably also put in these guys here. Appetite, the, what's that called? Cinnabar, and the one here, the rich slag, because they are all also byproducts of the induction smelters. Again, I'll be right back. Hey, boop. Okay, so let's empty out anything that doesn't belong, and then we'll hopefully have a look and see if our drawers are working again. Yeah, let's put all this stuff in and have a look and see if these are going up or not. Okay, there we go. I saw an iron going up, which means they should be now going into their drawers rather than into the chest downstairs. I really don't know why that is, because the drawer here has a very high priority on it at -20, so things should try and go in there first. So yeah, if you guys know for any reason why that is happening, let me know, because I'm stumped. Also, a quick check on our lapis. We have used about 800 lapis, is it? Gee, I don't even know how much we've used. We've used less than 1,000 lapis, I know that. So these lapis generators, these lapidary dynamos, they don't really need all that much lapis to keep them running, because this has been running for like, I don't know, 8 hours now, as you can see by the sheer amount of ingots and stuff that we have. But you might also notice that there's a few gaps. You see, I have noticed that while you can process redstone using the induction smelter, it will give you 3 redstone, some cinnabar, and some rich slag. Using a pulverizer gets you twice that amount. So I think we should probably concentrate on getting a pulverizer. Unfortunately, the pulverizer needs flint, and we don't got no flint. So I think we're going to have to go do a little bit more immersive engineering to get the crusher set up and get ourselves some gravel crush down to give us some flint. Because like you see here, flint is 10. Oh, actually, hold on. Pulverizer. Oh, the induction smelter gives you flint. Interesting. Maybe we don't need to make the crusher at all. Let's eat before I die. Let's grab some gravel. Get some of this invar I was cooking earlier and some of the electrum I was cooking, and throw in some gravel. Oh, and I also installed FreeCam. I found a FreeCam that was compatible with this version, so if I remember, I'll put the link to it down in the description. But just to let you see, these are being powered like the other stuff down there with a lapidary dynamo connected to an exporter that exports the lapis into the dynamo and powers this thing. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Nice. We have flint. We finally have flint. Oh, which also means now we can make downgrades. Downgrades are one of the things that I was really missing earlier. It means we can downgrade all of these drawers so that they only hold 64 items. We can also downgrade this so that it only has a maximum of 64 in it. And also this one. Gonna open up a lot of stuff for us. Let's give slag a drawer. And do we have any void upgrades? We have 1 void grade upgrade left. Put that in there. And to make a pulverizer, we need just some copper gears. Okay, that's very doable. Let's grab 2 stacks of copper and make a ton of copper gears. And there we go. Half a stack of copper gears. No reward. I demand a reward. Grumble, 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 grumble. I actually noticed as well, there's a lot of planets and stuff in the sky. And skipping ahead down here, I did notice we do have space travel in this. So watch out, other planets. Looks like I'll be visiting you at some stage too. But back to more terrestrial matters. Let's pop them in here. Let's make 3 of those. So I have already gotten these already, just like for the induction smelters. It's the exact same setup. It's just using pulverizing rather than induction. So if I put this guy here, he should receive power. Nice. Then grab me some redstone. We'll export redstone to this guy, except from the bottom. Nice. And then export from the side. And I don't think there's anything else extra that we don't have a drawer for yet. But look at that, we're getting absolute tons of redstone now. Rather than having to wait for 4 redstone, I think it was, 3 redstone per thing, it's now 1 redstone gives us what, anywhere up to 6, 7? Oh, this is so much better. So much better. Also, this is some sort of a visual glitch. I've noticed that if you break this and put it back, it does connect. Every time I logged out and logged back in, for some reason it wasn't connecting properly. But it still works. It just looks a little bit weird. Okay, next we have coal. And of course, the all-important lapis, which is the thing driving all the power. So this needs to be online as soon as possible. Like so. Nice. So hopefully, with the amount of lapis that we get out of 1 ore, which I think is 9, 15 out of that one, we will definitely have enough lapis to power this system going forward. Nice. The next thing I need to do is get this guy filled up with lead. And even though I am getting lead, it is a byproduct of the silver production. I think I still need to unlock this lead book. And I need to get the usual lead chunks and the lead ore, because we need it for the miner thing. But the lead book needs 4 advanced technium ingots, 4 lead dust, and some research paper. I assume lead dust can be made in the pulverizer. So let's grab 2, 3, 4 lead. Pop down here to one of the pulverizers. This one will do for now. 1 lead, 2 lead, 3 lead, 4 lead. I also noticed that the gravel is not getting removed. Maybe I should add a priority to this gravel drawer with a void upgrade. Void upgrade, no. Okay. Hey, don't judge me. It's the only way I can get obsidian at the moment. I don't have the capability to make the miner. Void upgrade. Set this as a high priority. Put this guy on and see, maybe does that work? Ah, there we go. Problem solved. So, where was I? Oh yes, lead. We are getting lead. So I think that lead should now be in the system. There we go. Ah, yeah. Keep forgetting we need to work through that quest. Grab out a flux coil. Nice. Then we need a pulverizer. I'll just make another one for now. I'm sure we'll use it. Then we need to make another lead dust. Like so. And now we can unlock lead. Nice. Hey look, we're up to 7 tech bucks again. Still need so much more to unlock no hunger. I'm tired of eating apples. But yes, let's grab some light grey colored stone. Make sure we turn off gold and silver and we turn on lead. Break these guys. Slurp. And that should be more than enough. Wow. Yes, most definitely more than enough for us to make our lead miner. Pop lead in here. Take from the bottom, out the side. Let me just check something. Can I use this request table with some network cables? Can I hook that guy up to access the system from there also? Let's have a look-see. Aha! Yes, I can. That means I don't have to keep on running back. Nice. So we can get a miner and a 1x1 drawer. Quantity and lock. That is now lead ore done. And I think lead ore gives silver as a byproduct. Yes, silver and some rich slag, which is already accounted for. Nice. And sticking with the thermal line, we may as well complete all of this. It looks like it's giving us a way to make obsidian. I assume that's by putting a lava into a blast chiller. So we need some advanced technium, glass, invar, some redstone flux coils, easy enough. I wonder if we could make some of these hardened integral components. Probably could quite easily with some gold gears. So these integral components are really, really good because they actually make things go faster in thermal machines. So if I click on this guy, you'll hear a nice tinkering sound. You'll see up there the power consumption went right up. It's now using 100,000 RF per tick, but it is much, much faster. I wonder if the lapidary dynamo can keep up with that. No. But we can also put one of those in there too. So slowly seems to be backing up with power. So yeah, I think it's okay. There we go. One blast chiller. Grab one more lapidary dynamo. Some exporters. An importer. One more of the storage request tables because I hate having to run back and forth all the time. So let's see. If I put the lapidary dynamo here with the blast chiller on top, export lapis. Like so, I should be able to pump into the back of that. Output, input, turn you on, and the back. Oh, there we go. Lava's going in the back. Then we output here with an import cable and another cable here. And that should send obsidian to the system. Oh, nice. We don't even need to make that miner for the obsidian. See, when this episode is going so wrong, sometimes the little things make the episode worth it. So at least now I know that I will not have to do that silly mining anymore, that we will be able to get obsidian and make all the void upgrades needed. This episode getting a little bit long at the moment. Why don't we just power through the last of this quest line and ready ourselves for this next quest line next episode. So what do we need? We need to make a magmatic dynamo. Magmatic dynamo. Check. We need to make a signalum ingot, which is made with silver, 3 copper, and 4 redstone. Silver, 3 copper, 4 redstone. I assume in the induction smelter. 4 redstone. Nice. That's quite slow even with this component inside of it. So there are different tier components. There's the reinforced, there's the resonant, and the draconic. The reinforced doesn't look too bad to make, but you do need signalum to make it in the first place. That's a later fuzzy thing, but it's nice to know that we can upgrade it even further. Let's grab the signalum. Quest. Signalum dust. Quest. Boop. Boop. A signalum plate. Quest. Some hardened glass, which is steel dust, obsidian, and sand. Steel dust. Obsidian and sand. Nice. Quest. Next is the magma crucible, which we will need more hardened glass for. Crystallizer, which we'll need more signalum for. 1 crystallizer. Quest! And we need to get some niter, which comes from niter ore. Or I can pulverize sandstone. Here we go, some niter. Quest! Then using that niter to make crystal base by putting liquid glass inside the crystallizer. We get liquid glass, we put sand or glass into the magma crucible. Okay, where shall we set that up? Let's just set up something quick and dirty here for now. Like so. Oh, magma crucible. Crystallizer. Grab some glass. Put you in there. Nice, that gives us liquid glass. And then we export to the right. And you need to import to the right. Export. Crystallizer. Import. Why no import? Will this work? There we go, that'll work for now. And then I put niter into you. And very slowly, and I mean very slowly, that should give me crystal base. And then using that crystal base, I can make prismarine shards by crystallizing the crystal base with water. A little bit convoluted, but I suppose it's a way. So I believe this crystalline base is used to unlock the crystal collection, which is the next quest line. And I believe the ruby, sapphire, and peridot are used to make elite technium, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, the infused crystalline, that's used the crystalline dust, which is from the crystalline, which is from the crystal ore. Yeah, it's all working towards the next stage of technium. Okay, there we go. That's all the glass empty, which means we just have to put in a bucket of water. One of these guys. And it should finish off the thermal quest line. Are we all ready for the sound of serotonin? Ah. Sound of serotonin. And what a nice way to end off today's episode. Let me just pop in a free cam for a second. So between episodes, I'm going to finish off texturizing all of this, and I'll cover up our old area here so that it will look nice and pretty for next episode. I'll do a little bit more troubleshooting with this with these exporters and importers, and in general I'll just do a little bit of building, a little bit of tinkering. So if you liked today's episode, please like the video, subscribe, and leave a nice little comment. I really do need your guys' help on answering some of these questions that I've had about the pack. Half the time I don't know what I'm doing. But while you're down there in the comment section, why don't you guys click on the join button and join the Fuzzy family, where you have the perk of being able to use custom emotes on my live streams, and you get a shout out at the end of every single video, just like these wonderful people right here. Is that an eclipse behind me?